Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are discussing about NCERT exercise. So first question, a piece of wire of resistance capital R is cut into 5 equal parts. These parts are connected to a parallel. If the equivalent resistance of the combination is R dash, then the ratio R by R dash is option A 1 by 25, option B 1 by 5, option C 5, option D 25. Find R by R dash ratio. So where R is the total resistance of a wire, R dash is the equivalent resistance of the total circuit. So we have to find out R by R dash. So first of all, the total resistance of the wire is R. Cut into 5 equal parts. Each resistor value is R by 5. Total R, it can be cut into 5 parts, R by 5. If suppose cut into 7 equal parts, R by 7. For example, if the total resistance cut into 10 equal parts, so resistance value R by 10. So here R by 5 each resistance value. Now we have to find out total equivalent resistance R dash. So first of all, these are all connected in parallel combination. Its formula 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So each resistance value 1 by R1. Here R by 5 is the R1 value. So I want to R 1 by R1. So it will be reciprocal 5 by R. So each resistance value 5 by R plus 5 by R plus 5 by R. So total 5 resistors. So 1 by R dash equal to 25 by R. So sum of the on numerator 25, on denominator R value. So we have to find out R by R dash value. So R is the original resistance value, or R dash is the total equivalent resistance 25 by R. R gets cancelled. So the ratio of R by R dash equal to 25. That is the value. So option D is the correct. That is the answer D 25. Second question, which of the following does not represent electrical power in a circuit? So there are given the 4 options. Option A I square R, option B IR square, option C VI, option D V square by R. We know that power formula P equal to VI. This is the first formula. If suppose V equal to substitute IR from the Ohm's law, V equal to IR, so power can be changes, formula I square R. Next formula P equal to V square by R. Substitute I equal to V by R, so P equal to V square by R. So option A I square R, this is the one of the formula. Option B IR square. So here second I square R, so this is the wrong option. So option C V into I, that is the also one of the power formula. P equal to option D V square by R, that is also one of the formula of the power. So wrong option is option B, that is not correct formula for power. Power equal to I square R, that is the correct formula. So this is the wrong formula for the power. That is the answer. Next question number 3. An electrical bulb is rated 220 watts and 100 watt power. When it is operated on 110 watt, the power consumed will be option A 100 watt, option B 75 watt, option C 50 watt, option D 25 watt. So in this question there are given that one is potential difference 220 watt, power 100 watt. This is the potential difference, this is the power. So from these two values I am going to find the resistance. So we know that power equal to P equal to V square by R. So I am going to find the first of all resistance of the electric bulb. R equal to V square by P. V equal to 220 volts, P equal to 100 watt. So total value 484 ohm is the resistance of the electric bulb. So at 100 watt we have to find out the consumed power. So power P equal to V square by R. So potential difference 110, resistance value 484 is the electric bulb. So power, so its total value 25 watt. When the electric bulb is operated at 110 volts, so its consumed power is 25 watt. That is the answer. Option D is correct. Next question number 4. Two connecting wires of the same material and of equal length, equal diameter are first connected in series and then parallel in circuit across the same potential difference. The ratio of the heat produced in series and parallel combination would be. So in this question we have to find out what is the ratio of series and parallel combination in the circuit. Ratio. Resistance. Suppose two resistors are connected in series combination. So equivalent resistance in case of series combination R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2. Each resistor's value R plus R, 2R is the total equivalent resistance in case of series combination. Same resistors suppose connected in parallel combination, so R equivalent equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So on numerator R into R square, on denominator R plus R, 2R. So its total resistance R by 2 ohms. So in these two cases we have to find out in case of parallel combination, in case of series combination, how much heat is produced by using the total equivalent resistance. H equal to VIT formula. So substitute VI equal to R. So H equal to, I am comparing with produced heat with respect to resistance value. H in case of series combination, HS equal to RS into T. HP in case of parallel combination, RP into T. So TT will gets the cancel, HS by HP. In case of series combination, total equivalent resistance is 2R. In case of parallel combination, total equivalent resistance is R by 2. But here on denominator, RP is in denominator, so value will get the reciprocal to 2 by R. RR will be gets the cancel. So ratio HS by HP equal to 4 by 1. So series to parallel 4 is to 1, parallel to series 1 is to 4. In the question, ratio of heat produced in series and parallel combination. Series and parallel combination 4 is to 1. If suppose they are asking heat produced in parallel and series combination, 1 is to 4 is the correct answer. Next question. How is a voltmeter connected in circuit to measure the potential difference between the points? For example, this is an electric device. I am going to measure the potential difference by using the voltmeter. How the voltmeter is connected? So potential difference can measure ends of the conductor. So this is the ends of the conductor. So we have to measure the potential difference ends of the conductor by connecting the voltmeter in parallel. So the answer, to measure the voltage between any 2 points, the voltmeter should connected in parallel between the 2 points. That's why voltmeter is always connected in parallel combination. Next question. Question number 6. A copper wire has diameter 0.5 millimeter and resistivity of 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 8 ohm meter. What will be the length of the wire to make its resistance 10 ohms? How much does the resistance change if the diameter is doubled? In this question, we have to find, first of all, what will be the length of the wire to make its resistance 10 ohms. So we have to find out length of the wire. Next, how much does resistance change if the diameter is doubled? If the diameter 0.5 millimeter is gets doubled, so how much resistance will be increases? We have to find out two things. First of all, I am going to find the length of the wire. So by using the formula of resistivity R equal to rho L by A, I am going to find the L equal to R into A by rho. So where A is the area of cross section, pi r square, because the wire is in circle, so area formula pi r square. But here diameter is given, so diameter d by 2 will get the radius. So total formula L equal to R into pi d by 2 whole square by rho resistivity. Diameter is given 0.5 millimeter. So this millimeter can be converted into meter. So 0.5 into 1 milli equal to its value is 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. So I am converting this whole value 0.0005 meter. That is the diameter value. Substitute all values in above equation. Resistance 10 ohms, pi value 3.14, diameter 0.005 by 2 whole square, resistivity 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 8. So first of all, I am multiplying 0.005 into, because whole square 0.005 into 0.0005, so it value is 0.0025 is the total value of 0.005 by 2. Its value is 0.00025. Now I am going to use square. So its value is 0.000625. So total answer on the numerator 314 into 625 into 10 to the power of minus 11 into 10 to the power of 9. Now minus 11 plus 9, 10 to the power of minus 2, and numerator 314 into 625 and denominator 16. So total value 12,265.625 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Its total value of length 122.65625 meter. That is the length. So second thing, if the diameter is doubled, so original diameter 0.5 millimeter, it gets the double 1 millimeter. So again milli value 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. So the total diameter value d equal to 0.001 meter. So here we have to find out the resistance R value. By using the formula R equal to rho L by A, substitute all values on numerator 1.6 into 122.65625 into 10 to the power of minus 8 on denominator 314 into, first of all I am going to find 0.001 by 2, its value is 0.0005 whole square, its value 0.000000025 on numerator 1.6 into 122.65625, its value is 196.25 into 10 to the power of minus 8. On denominator 314 into 25, its value is 7850 into 10 to the power of minus 10. So I am converting on numerator 10 to the power of minus 10 because I am removing the point here. So on numerator 10 to the power of minus 10 or denominator 10 to the power of minus 10, both will be gets cancelled. So the value of 19625 by 7850, its value is 2.5 ohms. That is the resistance when diameter is doubled. Next question. The values of current flowing in a given resistor for the corresponding values of potential difference V across the resistor are given below. So in this question they are given the one table corresponding I and V values. So plot a graph between V and I and calculate the resistance of the resistor. So we have to find out resistance value. So draw the graph. From the graph we have to find out resistance value. I am drawing the one graph. Along x-axis must and should take the voltage V. Along y-axis take the current I from the Ohm's law graph. So first of all current value 0.5, 0.5, voltage 1.6. So voltage 1.6, current 0.5. So this is the point. I am making the 4 points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the table. I am making the graph. So from the graph find the resistance value. So slope formula 1 by R equal to y-axis by x-axis. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. First of all y-axis values, take the along the y-axis value. So 3 minus 1. Take the x-axis values. Here 10.2 minus 3.4, on numerator 2, on denominator 6.8. Total value of the resistor 3.4 ohms from the graph. Next question. When a 12 volts battery is connected across a unknown resistor, there is a current of 2.5 milliampere in a circuit. Find the value of the resistance. So given that current value 2.5 milliampere, so potential difference V equal to 12 volts. So milliampere, we already known that milli value 10 to the power of minus 3. So by using Ohm's law V equal to IR, I am going to find the resistance value. 12 is the potential difference value, current 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3. 12 by 25. Here on denominator 25 into 10 to the power of minus 3, 10 to the power of minus 1, 10 to the power of minus 4. It can come goes into numerator 10 to the power of 4. 12 by 24 into 25 into 10 to the power of 4. Its total value 0.48 into 10 to the power of 4 ohms. That is the resistance of a wire. Question number 9. A battery of 9 volts is connected in series to the resistors of 0.1 ohm, 0.3 ohm, 0.4 ohm, 0.5 ohm and 12 ohms respectively. How much current would be flows through the 12 ohms resistor? First of all, these are all connected in series combination. I am going to find the total equivalent resistance. So R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, R4, R5. So total value 13.4 ohms. That is the total equivalent resistance. So, but we have to find out at 12 ohms resistors how much current is flows. So in case of series combination, current will be same in each resistor. By using the Ohm's law, V equal to IR, I am going to find the I value V by R. Potential difference 9, resistance of the equivalent 13.4, 9 by 13.4, 0.671 ampere. That much of current is flows in 12 ohms resistor. Next question number 10. How many 176 ohms resistors in parallel are required to carry 5 ohms and 220 volts line? Here potential difference V equal to 220 volts, current I equal to 5 ampere. In case of parallel combination, how many resistors are connected? Each resistor value is 176 ohms. So in case of parallel combination, formula 1 by R equivalent equal to N by R. N number of resistors, where R is each resistor value. So I am taking the total how many resistors I am, for example, I am taking the X number of resistors, each resistor value 176 ohms. So I am going to find the X value, X equal to 5 into 176 by 220, X value is 4. So 4 resistors are connected in parallel combination. Each resistor value 176 ohms. Next question 11. Show how you should connect 3 resistors, each of resistance 6 ohms, so that the combination has 9 ohms and 4 ohms. Here they are telling that 2 resistors are used. 3 resistors are used, each resistor value 6 ohms, but the total combination has total equivalent resistance value 9 ohms and 4 ohms. How the circuit is possible? So I am taking 3 cases. Case 1, 3 resistors of each resistance value 6 ohms are connected in series combination. That is the first. Second case, 3 resistors are connected in parallel combination. Third case, 2 resistors are connected in series combination parallel to third resistor. Next, fourth case, 2 resistors are connected in parallel combination to series combination with third resistor. Case 1, 3 resistors are connected in series combination, total equivalent resistance is R1, R2, R3, 6 plus 6 plus 6, total 18 ohms. That is the first case, 18 ohms is the total equivalent resistance. Case 2, 3 resistors are connected in parallel combination. So total equivalent resistance 1 by R equivalent equal to R1, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Total equivalent resistance R equivalent equal to R1, R2, R3 by R1, R2 plus R2, R3 plus R3, R1. So total equivalent resistance value on numerator 216, on denominator 108. Total resistance value is 2 ohms. In case 3, two resistors are connected in series combination with parallel to third resistor. Suppose R1 R2 are in series combination, so total equivalent resistance is 12 ohms. That is the R equivalent dash value. Total circuit R equivalent double dash equal to parallel to third resistor. So formula is 1 by equivalent resistance double dash equal to 1 by R equivalent dash plus 1 by R3. So substitute that values R dash and R3 values on numerator 72, on denominator 18. 72 by 18, 9 ohms. 72 by 18, 4 ohms is the total equal resistance of the circuit. Case 3. Now case 4, R1 R2 in parallel combination, R3 in series combination. So this is R equivalent dash. So total circuit R equivalent double dash. So first of all I am going to find R equivalent dash. In case of parallel combination, formula is R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Total resistance value is 3 ohms. 36 by 12, 3 ohms. That is the total equal resistance of the parallel combination. Now this parallel combination is connected to R3 resistor in series combination. So R equivalent double dash equal to R equivalent dash plus R3. Substitute two values. 9 ohms is the total resistance value. So case 4, 9 ohms. Case 3, 4 ohms. Case 2, 2 ohms. Case 1, 18 ohms. Case 3, case 4 are the required circuit of the equivalent values 9 ohms and 4 ohms is the solution. Next question number 12. Several electric bulbs designed to be used on 220 volts electric supply line are rated 10 watt. How many lamps can connected in parallel with each other across the two wires of 220 volts line? Maximum allowable current is 5 ampere. Given that potential difference 220 volts, power 10 watt, current 5 ampere, using potential difference and power values, I am going to find the total equivalent resistance value by using the formula P equal to V square by R. R equal to V square by P, V value 220 whole square by P value 10 watt. So total resistance of the circuit is 4840 ohms is the total resistance. Now I am going to find each resistor value by using the Ohm's law. V equal to IR. R equal to 220 volts is the potential difference, I value 5 ampere. Minimum, this is the minimum current. So total resistance value is 44 ohms. Now in case of parallel combination, find the how many resistors are connected. So 1 by R total, this is the total resistance of the circuit, that is the 4840. N we have to find out. I am taking the X. Each resistor value 44 ohms. So X equal to 4844. X value is 110. 110 resistors are connected in parallel combination. That is the answer. Thank you.